After his perceived demotion to NXT, Corey Graves was supposedly pulled from his duties at the commentary desk. Rumors have come out that Corey was absolutely livid at his positioning within the company. As the dirt sheets, online publications, and opinion farms continue to burn, the questions still remain. What are the implications of this? Was Corey Graves truly replaced by Pat McAfee on account of name recognition? Has WWE gone full corpo? Is Corey Graves' Twitter meltdown the start of a new lolcow arc? And the eternal, most important question still remains: work or shoot? There's always that guy at work, isn't there? Talks over you, doesn't have too much social grace, but he's got Riz. He's got Riz where it matters, with the people who write the checks. That appears to be the situation brewing with Corey Graves and Pat McAfee. Hey, Steve Rambo? Yeah, you. You asked when my heel turn is.
KVTV. Why did he say chaos? Anyway, KVTV. Bro. The heel turn. It's gotta happen.
It's right now. Because truth be told, full transparency, smoldering, hot take, I find Pat McAfee annoying. Clearly a graduate of the Mauro Ranallo school of yelling at the top of his lungs, McAfee can be rather brutal at times. Smackdown, smackdown, smackdown. I'm like Mauro Ranallo if he hit the smackdown at the gym but got a clue about nothing else. Whereas Corey, well, not exactly JR, is a good heel commentator whose bullying of Byron Saxton for many years always made for good TV.
Shut up, Saxton.
So if we're picking sides in this little corporate commentator war, it's Corey every time.
What do you got to say now, Corey?
About what? Elias just got himself disqualified by using a guitar as a weapon.
I mean, you didn't say anything about Jason Jordan outside running all around using illegal tactics. You didn't say anything.
There was
now you
illegal.
Want to say something.
You've lost it, look. There was nothing. Come on. Nothing illegal about what Jason Jordan was doing.
What are you talking about?
The thing to keep in mind is that this isn't the first time that Corey Graves has spouted off and fired some live rounds online. And he was never truly punished for it in years previous. But you have to wonder, the place is under some new management these days. If Corey is referring to Pat McAfee taking his spot on Monday Night Raw on account of being more famous than him, then, well, yeah, probably.
What are they doing? They just... oh, more spotting.
From a business point of view, McAfee's stuff draws millions of normies, casual fans, and sports ballers to his podcasts and proto-media empire that he's managed to build for himself. And I'll give him props. The guy has ESPN by the balls. Always based when somebody can back Disney into a corner.
We're very thankful for the ESPN folks being very hospitable. Now, there are some people actively trying to sabotage us from within ESPN.
Funny.
More specifically, I believe Norby Williamson is the guy who is attempting to sabotage our program.
So good on him for that. But there's a broader question that comes to mind that's raised by this whole commentator saga. Does this represent an on-air turning point? You see, it's no secret that WWE's creative success recently has put it a bit more on the radar of the general public, and that's manifested in a bit more of an obvious fashion recently. For the longest time, the mat was sacred, but now we see ads for Fortnite. WWE has always been a corporation, but is it turning into a corpo? How this relates to Corey and Pat, you might ask? Well, think of it this way. Corey brings knowledge, but Pat brings eyes. Who do you think they're going to choose in a situation like that? Now, there is a possibility, as there always is in the world of professional wrestling, that this is a storyline. Corey was cleared. Huh. Look at and would you look at that? Oh, it's January. Usually the time we start to build angles for WrestleMania. Interesting. And Pat has had a couple of attraction matches at WrestleMania. What a coincidence.
When I heard all of this stuff and I heard that Pat was getting a match, you threw your hat into the ring for the match with Pat. Was that ever considered? Was that ever talked about? Because I feel like a Raw SmackDown commentator feud, there's so much you could play with there.
Not to my knowledge was it ever discussed with any sense of legitimacy. And you got to remember, there's only one night a year that Raw and SmackDown compete in head-to-head competition, a Survivor Series.
So should we all hold out hope?
I hope. I'm going to start politicking now.
Maybe we're looking at King versus Cole for Gen Alphas.
I'll never forget, I walked out of the bathroom in the singlet a week before WrestleMania, and there were 3 people sitting in the room. John Cena, The Undertaker, and one of our talent relations guys. So the first 2 of the first 3 people that actually saw me in the singlet were 2 legends in our business. And
the top 2 guys.
And Undertaker looked at me and said, what has this business come to? And he walked out disgusted.
God help us. Can you imagine if he just comes out on NXT tonight? It's just a massive fucking nothing burger. But what about you, Kino Crew? Do you buy it? Is it legit? Is Corey Graves going rogue? Or is he the last hope for WWE's commentary team? You let me know down below. Whatever you think, whatever you believe, just make sure to keep it Kino. 'Cause life is cinema.